Hello, nerds. We are doing a reaction video today to the Joker. Let's jump into the intro. Trying something new with the OBS recording. So, trying it new. We're jumping into the intro. My battery's gonna die. Okay. So, jumping into the intro real quick.
Generally nerdy.
All right. According to my YouTube, the very first Joker teaser trailer was posted 14 hours ago. This is the new Joaquin Phoenix, starring and wow, I just spaced off production. Why can't I? Martin Scorsese produced movie. I can't remember who's directing it, but everything we've seen so far has been very interesting. Let's take a look at. I have not seen this trailer yet. I didn't actually even know it was posted until about 2-3 hours ago. So this is again. I like to try and keep my reactions true and not have watched the video beforehand. So let's do this reaction video. We're changing scenes and bless you. And now Todd Phillips is the director. Thank you very much. So let's do this reaction because I am super excited about this.
Arthur, does it help to have someone to talk to?
My mother always tells me to smile and put on a happy face. She told me I had a purpose to bring laughter and joy to the world.
Oh no.
Is it just me? Or is it getting
Wow.
crazier out there?
Though your heart is aching,
He is like contorted.
even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by.
What?
If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile.
I'm liking the laugh so far. That was great.
Tomorrow. Find that life is still worthwhile. If you
What's so funny? Freak?
Gotham has lost its way. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy.
Was that
Now
Regis
I
Philbin?
realize It's a comedy.
Dyeing his hair green.
If you just
Interesting. Like crazy interesting. All right, so we got Gotham,
in the sky,
Gotham Central Hospital. So it's not, or Arkham Central rather. Arkham State Hospital. Arkham State Hospital? So that's a new look for Arkham. That's what I really am digging is even in this progression through the teaser trailer, we get a little bit of him going crazy. Also looks like they're going with the failed stand-up version of the history for the Joker, though this is the first time I believe he's ever had the name Arthur Fleck, which again is kind of potentially a jab at Affleck, because A Fleck. Anyway, I'm digging this right here. Yeah, like uneasy, kind of creepy. That's intense already. It'll be interesting to see, because so his physicality is really good so far, because just like Bonkersville, like he's so tiny. Joker is notoriously tiny, but he's also pretty strong. He's lean. Where'd that other shot go? Right there. That, like, his shoulder looks like it's out of socket, which it might be, because this looks to be after the first beating from those kids. So it's entirely possible that his shoulder is out of socket, but just the contortion that Joaquin is doing here very much takes you out of, oh, that's Joaquin Phoenix on screen, and more, that's a dude named Arthur Fleck who life is just dumping on right now. Added creep factor with the kid. Yeah, much. I don't know if this is meant to imply perhaps that this version of the Joker has a child. That doesn't seem, I don't know if that's ever been a thing pre-Joker. I mean, obviously there's Duella Dent, who claims to be the Joker's daughter, and then there's Joker Jr., who is Harley's son. So Joker does procreate at some point in comic book canon, so maybe this is that. I doubt it, though. This is probably just some random kid.
I used to think that.
But yeah, here we go. So telling jokes. This is, I get the definite feeling that we're going to see a more embarrassing and like hard to watch version of the failed comedian backstory. This. And somebody, I saw somebody in the comments, because a lot of people on Facebook are complaining that, oh, he doesn't look like the Joker. That's not my Joker. # not my Joker. This is an origin story. This is an Elseworlds origin story. This has nothing to do with the DCEU as we know it. This is a standalone movie, though very potentially, if it does well, and judging from this, it's going to do better than I'm sure a lot of the fanboys want it to. They very likely could make this into at least a sequel, probably a trilogy. There's nothing that says that he's not going to get thrown in Nevada acid by the end of this movie. Also, absolutely nothing that says we won't see Batman, though this is like 70s Gotham, so maybe not. But they really screw with the timeline a lot anyway. Even in the comic book canon, the timeline gets messed with constantly. So this could just have that feel, because Gotham, the TV show of which we never speak of because it's not great, but it started as a nondescript era in time as well, because they had like 1940s style vehicles and cell phones. So this could be something along those lines, where they're kind of meshing two different time periods to give it a unique and potentially even timeless feel. I really am digging this Descent in Madness. So we talked about this with the Mortal Kombat story trailer. Likely most of what we're seeing in this trailer, it's probably about the first half of the movie, whereas the Mortal Kombat story trailer, my guess was a majority of that was from the first third of the story. This is potentially the first half of the movie. I would be surprised if any of these shots appear in the latter half of the movie. It feels like they're really playing this one pretty close to the chest as far as who the good guy is going to be, because obviously Joker is the focus and not really a protagonist, because protagonist insinuates positivity. He's our narrator, though. He is our and that's not to say he's going to be narrating the movie like he is in this trailer. I would imagine the dialogue is taken from a scene in the movie and then made into narration for the trailer. But I really feel like, because he's going to be the audience's eyes, we're going to witness the world through him, and because of that, we are watching the world through the eyes of a demented person, and they haven't shown us anything to suggest who the good guy is going to be, who the effectively the antagonist. But again, antagonist implies villain, and it won't be the villain. He'll be the good guy of the story. We might see Batman. Like, I don't think that's going to happen, but it's possible.
If you
And that, yes, please. Oh, man, that's just too good. This right here, he's going nuts.
if
Yeah.
you just smile.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I was already going to go see this movie, but now it's a set. It's a for real thing. Like, this is happening. But that's all we've got for this reaction video. A little bit of a breakdown for you as well. It's the analysis of what to expect. So there is a website, generallynerdy.net. There is a Patreon, patreon.com/generallynerdy. If you're new to the channel, you can check out the other stuff right there next to my face. There's videos, and I do a twice weekly nerd news headlines video called The Week in Nerddom. Go check that out. Again, links right there next to my face, or just check out the channel. Subscribe, like, share, all that jazz. But before you do any of that, guys, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.